Bro, it's been like 7 years since season 1. I honestly can't believe I'm here watching this right now. I just read the new chapter yesterday. By the way, they had to have a notice at the very start of the show. Times have changed, and if you don't put a notice, you gonna get cooked. This is fiction. Do not do what they do in this show. What up, Chisa? What up, Iori? They usually do intros, what, second episode? They better give me a banger, because season 1's was some... You know what I'm saying? Okay, I thought that was second episode. Yo, the 4 squad. If they were to drop in a game of Warzone, that's the 4 that would play together. We all know that's true. Yeah, it's gotta be some beachy, you know? Okay. Man, you should have seen my face when the announcement had come through originally. I just couldn't, yeah, I couldn't believe this. Yo, it's so funny. If people were to come in and watch season 1 or just barely start reading, this may look off, but I promise you, this is peak. Nah, season 1 intro is definitely better, but it's all good. I don't know how many episodes this is listed for. Even if it's only listed for 12, it should cover some of like the best chapters in the whole series, so. No, of course I'm not. Listen, at the end of the day, it's not my fault. I joined their club. Damn. Okay, Shiori. Using leftover kimono cloth? Damn! Damn, why? That's cap. No, alright. What do you think, bozo? Yeah. Oh my god. Don't let him lie. Yup. She had contingency plans. He's gotta write around it. You gotta say things that aren't lies, but y'all got the same classes. This could be like 3 words. Yo! Hair flowing in the wind. Nanaka always looking out for me. Skipping the body. Skipping the closing. No, no, no. Yeah, honest Abe. True. Yeah, cap. Okay, immediately out the offset. I promise this is peak. I promise. It's funny, like it's a difference that it's kind of hard to describe the difference. There's not exactly words to put it. It's just different. Yo, that shit was so funny. They all got caught. Okay. Of drinking? I mean, kinda. You don't wear clothes in general. When we're in the woods. Yo, them boys was planning on burying you. It wasn't cap. My ass. I have never met someone in the modern age under the age of 10 that isn't an expert with a PC or a smartphone. Well, technological issues, they crumble. But basic shit, they got it. The speed! Bad with technology, my ass. Stuffed animal got a camera in it, bro. What? No. Goof. Guys walked in the rain. Type shit. This is genuinely one of my favorite chapters. Yes! Bro's crying watching an anime girl eat. Yeah, let me taste it. Yeah. Ain't it spicy, you think? I know how you this jealous. You suck at cooking. Look, bro, she barely got there and immediately fucked everything up. She just chopped up some fruits. Yeah? What's the problem there? Trust what? That's such a weird thing to ask. How do we... Why is that your problem? Like, we don't, but even if we did, why is that your business? Spectacular is an insane word. Cap. You fucking freak! My least favorite arc of Koei, to be honest. I hated the way they were treating him here. You are in a interesting position, my friend. Everyone just stay quiet. Acting like they're object. That's a whole human being. But, oh! I thought he was bleeding from his eyes. On God, what's the countdown for? What are you gonna do at the end? How long does it go? Uh-oh. That was the last straw. That is sweet. Brother, you have a Lockheed Martin stuffed animal sitting on the table of your room. He's trying to get eyes everywhere. Then that he said if that's the issue, then stop. You're gonna get to pick like 2 pictures. Yeah! It's that picture of damn, speed! You can't see this one. Yep, Nanaka and Asusa. Oh, bro overheard. I'll be alright. Yeah, right. Damn. The Attack on Titan face is back. Gotta formulate a plan. Gotta act nonchalant. Yeah, Kohei, get it under control. I know, what the f are you talking about? I know, like, a bit of it's out of a place of concern, but the rest of it's out of jealousy. What? I ain't say a word. The horns in the hair. There. Nothing. Damn. Yo, these shots! Oh. No. You forgot what's in your back pocket? Yeah, I can blame you for that. Yes, I can blame you for that. She got chairs? Damn, she's strong. It is the way he said that though would be weird. Like, oh, go ahead, you can go shower up first. It's like, what? Speed. The hockey? Oh. He's trying to run? What the fuck? The leg up with the pen is insane. That might be worse. Well, you're acting crazy. Ah, L. Yeah, I feel that. You kind of don't want to use their stuff because you know it's like, but come on, yeah, Yori, you are an actual fucking goofball. The amount of notices in this show. Yeah. She changed. Bro, you're so dense sometimes, man. She wouldn't have burnt it. No way. Her trash? You're so hopeless. Not a whole lot can save him, I'm gonna be honest. Whoa. How the fuck did she get back there? The bite of 87. Yo! The fight! Dude, they're doing my adaptation justice, baby. Let's go. They're doing a pretty good job. Yeah. Damn, he slapped the book. How heavy is that fucking book? What is that book, steel? How did it bounce off? Nah, that's crazy. I remember reading that and thinking like, wow, book made out of titanium. Oh, I promise you, it's not what you think. She's just been standing there marinating in the hatred. It's still breaking. Yo, he felt the danger. No. Right. Literally, I didn't. A series of unfortunate events. Luffy? This don't feel safe. No. No! Damn. Wake up and explain for me, please. She'll only listen to you. Right. I'm begging. No, don't ask her to talk, because she makes it worse every single time. Pay attention. Yo, she's yoking him up by the face. Whoa. Oh, you're barely starting to catch on, bro? He's gonna have to find the time and repair this later. Chill? A little? We gotta get married to negotiate? There it is. Listen, she saw that on the camera, said, I gotta put a stop to this. Wow. Welp, it was a good episode, man. It's almost hard to come up with words as to how it feels seeing what I've been reading for so long come back up because of the gap. I thought it was cooked. You know, some shows get season 1s, they never get season 2s ever. I thought this was gonna be one of them. Yeah, in the grand scope of like overall Crunchyroll shows and anime shows and big shonen and stuff, it's not that popular, but it's probably up there as one of the top 2, top 3 biggest comedic franchises or mangas, sorry, as well as a blooming romance one. So I don't know. I always thought it deserved a season 2, and here we are. So all right, well, there you have it. That was season 2, episode number 1 of Grand Blue Dreaming. Yeah, so like I said at the very start of the reaction, I have been waiting, as most of the fans have been waiting for years now. It really did feel like it was going to be another one of those shows that gets to season 1, never gets to season 2 because it's not quite there on popularity. Although that doesn't necessarily apply because 86 doesn't have another new season despite it being severely popular. You get me? So sometimes, despite popularity, despite how big they are in certain niches of the market, it's not always sunshine and rainbows, and your favorite shows or mangas or whatever stories won't get like a renewal for a new season. And so we as Grand Blue fans probably thought like, yeah, that shit is wraps. But then lo and behold, early this year, we got a random announcement that's like, oh, by the way, in July, get ready for Grand Blue. It's like, what? Don't mind if I do though. And we have been there. It's just funny how if you were to go from the very first season or those first few chapters, it was already peak. But the developments it's gotten, not just art style wise in the manga, but storytelling wise as well, it's just become a very funny, consistent, and good story that some of the best chapters should be adapted here. And they did a very good job. The reason why I kept repeating that over and over again is because in the manga, the paneling and the way it's laid out, the order you read it, the artwork, all of that is actually a big part of the comedy, and just the way you feel when you read it is brought about by the way the manga is laid out. So the fact that they didn't have that option, it's fully played out, full voice acting, full animation, all that, you would think that's always an advantage, but not necessarily for some shows that have to, you know, pour over something that's very good. For example, like Vagabond, I have the books over here. It'd be very difficult to make a good adaptation for Vagabond, considering everything else will just feel like it's falling short of the art style. You get what I'm saying? So either way, they did a very good job. We came back to some of my favorite chapters just in general being adapted, and some of my other favorite chapters are going to be adapted across the rest of the episodes. I'm gonna check how many it's listed for here, but you best believe we'll be here every single Monday or Sunday or whatever watching them for sure. So it was a dope episode, but we have to wait until next week to find out what happens next. So in the meantime, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Patreon, linked in the description down below. You'll gain access to early, uncut, and exclusive reactions that you get to decide on and influence. That should be it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.